All right, so summer celebration is right around the corner, Sarah. So you want to tell the folks a little bit about it?
Sure. Summer Celebration is an annual event we have at the West Tennessee Research and Education Center in Jackson, Tennessee, the second Thursday of July every year.
Right.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine. And it's usually shine and it's usually hot.
Yes. So
without
come
a doubt.
prepared to be warm.
Yes, and it starts, 9 to 5, 9 o'clock, of course.
Yes.
The Master Gardeners there in Madison County do a good job with their plant sale. So that starts at 9 o'clock, will go to 5 o'clock. And then all of the speakers will start at 10 o'clock, and that goes to 5 o'clock. So it's going to be a good day.
Yes, a lot
and
to
then
learn.
guess what? The Kitchen Divas are going to be there, and they're going to be cooking.
We'll be there.
What are you going to cook for us today?
Well, today, this year's theme is herbs.
Herbs,
Herbalicious is what we have named our segment, I guess.
Herbalicious.
So everything that you eat when you come to a Kitchen Divas session is going to have a fresh herb in it. Even we've even got a beverage that's going to have an herb in it.
Would that be a mint julep?
We may have a lot more people come see us if we offer that. That's a good idea. I'll bring that up.
That's a good one.
We're going to offer 8 to 10 items for people to sample.
Okay.
Like I said, they'll all have an herb in it. Today, y'all are going to get to try 2 things. One I've already prepared. It's a fresh dill dip.
Okay.
And dill is such a fun thing to work with. This is super easy too. The other 3 divas kind of laugh at me when I bring my recipes, but I tell them I'm a working mom. I've got 2 small kids. My husband works. I don't have time to just stand in the kitchen all the time. So I try to get stuff that is not a huge length of ingredients that people might have on hand that you can kind of whip up and have ready. So I'm going to go over 2 of those with y'all today.
Okay. Sure.
The one already prepared here is the dill dip, and basically you just have to open up some cans and mix it together. It's a cup of sour cream, a cup of mayonnaise, some fresh dill, some ground garlic powder, and some onion powder.
Okay.
And you just mix all that together with your dill and add in some fresh parsley and let it sit. I let it sit overnight just because I love those fresh flavors get to meld together. It's really easy. You can serve it with crackers or even some vegetable tray.
Okay.
So it's versatile and it's real easy and it's not heavy. In the summertime we want light, cold stuff to eat.
Sure.
So that's an easy one that you can make ahead of time.
Okay. Good deal.
So I'm going to actually make one here with y'all today called the Marinated Garbanzo bean salad.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with garbanzo beans, they also are referred to as chickpeas. They're used to make hummus and things like that.
Okay.
They are packed with protein. So this is a meatless meal.
Yeah, meatless.
This is a meatless meal, but we are packing it with some protein. These have a lot of protein in them, and really there's not any fat, hardly any calories in this as well too. So, it's all fresh ingredients, things that you might have on hand, hopefully. But basically what I've done here, I've taken, it's just a can of garbanzo beans. They're very easy to find at your store. I drained and rinsed them to get any of the salt and things that may be on there added. And I let them sit in a colander for a little while to get all the liquid out of them because you don't want a runny salad. Okay. So I've done that. And then the marinade is very simple. It's just a balsamic vinegar. And an extra virgin olive oil, and I added a little garlic powder to that and whisked that together and then poured that over the beans. And they've been marinating since yesterday afternoon, so hopefully they'll be good of flavor. Yes. So all we're gonna do now is just simply open this and add it to our bowl. You can smell it right away when I open it. Well, y'all can.
Yeah, I see Mr. D is already eyeing it. You better watch out, Sarah. And
I'll tell you, when you come to see Kitchen Divas, we'll give you the recipes, but then we'll tell you how we did it. Okay. So, I don't want you to see the recipe online and think, well, she didn't do it that way. Okay. So what I've done here, I'm going to leave the dressing in here as y'all can see. The recipe tells you to do some other steps, but this is easier. And if you feel like when you've made your whole salad that you need a little bit more of that dressing, just add what you like to taste. So we encourage people to play with their food. Okay. So then I've added this. I've cut up a tomato, which we'll have, some people already have now, fresh out of your garden. We're going to put that in here. A cucumber. If you don't like cucumbers, and I know some people have trouble eating cucumbers, you could add celery. You could add bell peppers, really anything. This is just to give it a crunch.
Okay.
But I think even onion, if you wanted to add an onion. But this is easy to substitute your favorite fresh vegetables into.
Well, we like those veggies now.
Yes. Yeah, this is a really healthy thing. So I'm just going to give this a good start. It's colorful too.
That's good.
Yeah.
And by the way, Sarah,
It
this recipe is actually going to be online at familyplotgarden.com. So if folks want to check it out, they can go to the website and see it.
Well, that's easy enough. Good. Yeah, we're just going to mix that up and get those flavors going. This also is one that's good to make ahead of time and let it sit and kind of flavor up. I do have fresh basil. The recipe calls for fresh basil or fresh oregano, so whatever you have on hand. This smells great, and it's going to taste even better in here. Just about a half a cup. I did wash this already and everything, so I'm just going to chop this up a little.
And you did say that's out of one of the Kitchen Divas garden.
It is. Our diva, Gwen Joyner, the agent in Carroll County, grew this.
How about that?
Here, yes.
Ms. Gwen might need to teach a little horticulture, huh?
Oh, and you can really smell it as I cut it. It's just, these summer flavors are too good not to take advantage of. So we're just going to throw this in here, give us a little bit more.
You can just scatter herbs and flower beds, pretty much.
Yeah. Pretty easy to grow.
So we've added that, and again, like I say, when you're making this, put what you want to in there. I'm just doing as it's called for today. Then we're just going to put a little salt and pepper to taste. This is one of those things that people are going to love, and you've made it, but you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen doing anything.
Be good for a nice picnic or something like that, huh?
Perfect for a picnic, family get-togethers this summer, or even, throw the beans in the marinade overnight and come home from work and just throw it all together. Feta cheese is what I'm going to top it with. This is one of my favorite things on salad. It's a strong cheese, but I really like it. It's optional. If you don't like it, leave it out. Or if you're making this for people that you're not sure if they like it or not, you could put it on the side and people could add it themselves later. So I'm just going to sprinkle some on the top here.
All right.
It really makes it, kind of finishes it off here. And just kind of stir that in. And like I say, at this point, if you feel like you need a little bit more of the dressing, I think we're good today. This is where you could kind of taste it and see if you need more salt and pepper. If you wanted to add more of the balsamic vinegar or more of the olive oil, this would be the time to do that.
All right, well, let's go ahead and taste that then.
Yes, it's ready.
I'm good. I'm ready.
There we go.
Let's do that.
And then there's crackers for that one.
Okay.
If y'all want to try that. I'm going to spoon you some on here. It is a really colorful dish.
He's ready.
All ready. Okay.
And you could not use the whole can of garbanzo beans if you feel like it's too much. This is a recipe that's very easy to manipulate and make your own.
Yeah, that's good.
But I love the flavor of the balsamic vinegar.
Okay. And Sarah, while we're tasting this, could you one more time tell us about Summer
Celebration, Thursday, July the 14th. It begins at 9. The last sessions begin at 5. To see the Kitchen Divas, there is an additional $5 charge. Tickets are available at 9 o'clock for the 10, 11, and 12 o'clock shows. And then at 12:15, they'll go on sale for the 1, 2, 3, and 4 o'clock shows. And the Divas do end. Our last show starts at 4.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so come on out, Summer Celebration. I'll be there at the diagnostic tent. Come by and see Sarah.
All right,
UT
we'd
Kitchen
love to
Divas.
see you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
This is good.
Really good.
Great.
Thank you.